Alright, YouTube, I've been getting a lot of questions about the rebranding of the channel, Bear Independent, with the tagline of Break Free. So we were going to be unpacking this more and more going forward, but I wanted to take the opportunity now to do a brief explanation of what we're doing here going forward, especially for y'all that are new to the channel. So the idea behind the word independent is this. Politically speaking, I don't care where you land, and I would love it if you didn't care where I landed either. But suffice it to say that I'm what a lot of people would consider a conservative Christian, okay? But I have libertarian leanings politically, and fiscally, I don't think you should spend money you don't have. In fact, if you don't have the money, there's no point in even talking about it. It's where I land. But as far as liberty goes, don't tell me how to live my life, and I won't tell you how to live yours. Roger? Good. Okay. And that's apart from my religious and spiritual convictions. Copy? Okay. But I am independent of the political machine. I have no interest in Republican versus Democrat, conservative versus liberal. That's all bread and circuses, man. That's just used to keep you occupied with things that don't matter. Says me. So I am independent of that. I am, again, a conservative Christian. I believe what the Bible says, and I do, to the best of my ability, what the Bible says to do. I am independent of the church, big C, church, organized religion. I don't function that way. I don't believe that way. I don't believe I need a man to stand in between me and God, to hear my prayers, absolve me of my sins, or to interpret the word for me. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having a strong group of believers, men or women or whatever, that you all study the word together. But I am independent of the big C church. I do not believe that that is good for Christianity. And I believe that it is to be our number one goal, to be Christ-like and do what our Messiah did, if we're going to call ourselves Christians. Now, these aren't fighting words. Again, you guys do you. Getting back to the libertarian thing, as long as you're not bothering me and I'm not bothering you, I don't care what you do or what you think. But that's where I'm at. We are independent of the machine. We work very, very hard and very, very productively for short periods of time so that we can do our best to not have to work the remainder of the time. I am absolutely uninterested in trading hours for a paycheck. Time is irreplaceable. I am much more interested in trading knowledge and teaching people for income than I am trading 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, sometimes 100 hours a week for income. I'm over it. We don't do that anymore. I am independent of the machine in such a way that we live out in the sticks now, and we produce a lot of our own inputs, and we're gearing up to produce even more of our own inputs. We consider ourselves to be modern homesteaders. Some people would call us preppers, although I don't like that word. Neo-pioneering, modern homesteading, independently minded people. I'm fiercely independent when it comes to liberty. We have all the equipment and training and experience to oppose those that oppose liberty. I'll just put it that way. Now, the tagline of break free, what does that mean? I mean, break yourself out of the system. And that's part of what we are going to do here at this channel, is illuminate and illustrate how we do what we do and how you can bring that into your life in whatever aspects you see fit to allow you to be as independent from the system as possible. To grow your own food, can your own food, produce your own protein on property, make your own compost, grow your own business, make your own hours, set your own goals and then achieve them, generate your own recurring revenue, have time, location, and money freedom, income freedom, to be independent from the system, step away from government indoctrination, step away from having to ask your boss permission to do something, step away from the 3-bedroom, 2-bath house on 1/3 of an acre, come out of her, my people, lest ye partake of her sins and plagues, step away from the doctrines and dogmas and traditions of men at your church, break free of all of that. That is the idea behind what we intend to do here now. So if anybody has any questions, you can email me at ntxmag November Tango X-ray Mike Alpha Golf @gmail.com. I want to be clear that I love Squid like a brother. I would jump bullets for him in a heartbeat, and the break free and independent have nothing to do with Squid whatsoever. I have zero animosity towards Squid. He is my brother. It has everything to do with coming out of this North Texas materialistic churchianity, doctrines and dogmas of men, traditions of man, just materialistic nightmare cesspool of humanity, says me. I'm over it. I'm over it, and I've been over it, and I will not do it anymore, and I'm not. And so I fully intend to show you guys going forward how to keep the old ways in modern times and to create independence for yourself to the best of my broken ability in all facets of your life. Whether it's the relationship with your creator, it's the relationship with your food, the relationship with your cash flow, relationship with your spouse and your children, relationship with your community, your team, your tribe. All of these things I'm always growing at, but I've got experience at, and I intend to help you guys as best as I can. So that is the rebranding update for this channel. I encourage you guys to be participatory in what we are doing here. Come on board, get involved. I'm in what used to be my backyard in Texas, and I can't wait to get back to our homestead in Oklahoma, because this isn't me anymore. Bear independent, break free. Shalom.